Hello. How are you doing today? How's everybody doing? So today is a brand new episode on Veilcast, and today we have someone here with us. I'll allow him to do some introduce himself. So Derrick.
Thank you for having me. My name is Derrick, and I'm a machine learning developer advocate, and I create content on data science and machine learning.
Awesome. Thank you very much. So today we'll be talking about Derrick, and we'll be talking about his new book. So writing for data scientists. So before I start asking the questions, I want to say congratulations on your book. I've read everything and it's really awesome. I love it. It's awesome. So I have a few questions here that I would love to ask so that people can also benefit from the whole thing and get to talk about the book. So the first question is what really inspired you to write the book, Writing for Data Scientists?
Yeah, so I have been writing for over 5 years now, and so I just wanted to create a guide that can help someone who is just getting started,
Okay.
sort of simplify the process for them, give them a guide on how to start, how to write, writing guidelines, and how you can even make a career out of it.
Awesome. So that means that someone that doesn't really have maybe an experience writing can actually read the book and get started, right?
Yeah, that's actually the main target audience for the book. That is someone who wants to start writing. If you've already been writing for 2, 3 years, you don't need the book.
All right, awesome. So as the book implies, writing for data scientists. So the main audience are data scientists, not web developers, just strictly data scientists, right?
So my target audience was yes, data scientists, but since it's technical writing, I believe so those concepts can also be used by other people doing other forms of technical writing, like for example in web development and so on.
Awesome. Thank you very much. So now the second question is, so what was the biggest challenge? Okay. So what is the biggest challenge for data scientists when it comes to writing?
Yeah, so I thought about this question, and the first response I thought of was the technical part itself in terms of researching the content, writing, and so on. But the more I thought about it, I realized that actually the main challenge might be just starting
Okay.
and being consistent with your writing, because you find that there are not so many people who are data scientists or who are technical people and also create content. So starting and being consistent with your writing, I think, is a big challenge.
Awesome. Thank you very much for that answer. So now, the third question I have here is how important is clear and concise writing for data scientists in today's world? You know, I've read some documentations that don't let me say whack, but they were not, just up to my expectations. So, in your own understanding, so how important is clear and concise technical writing for data scientists?
Yeah, so I think writing in general is very critical, especially in today's world where we are working sort of remote. So you don't expect to call a conference every time to teach people about uh, your tool. So they should be able to find it online, read the blog, read the documentation, and understand it. So uh, it's very important that you understand the audience you are writing to, so that the information you are writing is concise. So, for example, let's say it's an article on something to do with, let's say, TensorFlow and Keras, and uh, the person, if your target audience is someone who does not have a lot of experience in that, then you might want to take some time explaining what the tool is and how to load data and so on. But if it's a more experienced audience, then you might not need to do some of those things. So I think it boils down to understanding the person you're writing to, and when you understand the person, you understand the person you're writing to and their level of skill, then you'll be able to create content that is tailored for them.
All right, thank you very much. So moving on to the next question. So can you discuss on some common mistakes that data scientists make in their writing?
Yeah, so I think one big mistake is just writing something and publishing it without sort of getting any feedback from other people. I think it's important to get your work reviewed by other data scientists to get feedback so that you can improve on it. The other thing is just using tools to improve your writing. So for example, Grammarly is a free tool which you can use to check your grammar. So you can use some of these tools to improve on your writing. There is also the use of visualization in your articles. So, for example, taking screenshots, doing some graphs here and there. Those sort of things make your content more appealing, more understandable. So, there are small things which are very easy to overlook.
Awesome. Thank you very much. So, in the quest of answering that question, you legit answered the second question I was about to ask, like the next question I was about to ask. Yeah, you answered it. So, I will just have to like jump to the next question. So, what are the future trends that you see in the field of writing for data scientists?
Yeah, I thought about this question, and I think in the current age, like what we will continue to see is that companies will still need more content to help developers understand their tools and help developers know how to use their tools. So I think there will be more demand for people who can create content for data science and machine learning companies to help their developers understand how to use those tools, as well as build some awareness about their tools. So I think we'll still continue to see more demand for technical content moving forward.
All right, thank you very much. So now, that's like the bulk of the question that I wrote down. Yes, like get us through the interview. So now, I want us to like talk about the book. You are doing the most of the talking right now. So we talk about the book, where it can be gotten, and any other info that you feel is very very important for viewers out there who are watching this video right now and feel like, okay, let me get this book. Okay, I'm a data scientist. Okay, so I want to get this book. Where can I get it? How much does it cost? What are the things I'm going to like, get from me buying this book? And so many other information you feel like you need to put out there.
Yeah, so the book is available on gumroad.com or on mlnuggets.com. If you go to, for example, Gumroad, I think we'll link to it. There is you can buy the book based on the purchasing power of your country. So it's like $10, but depending on where you live, you'll see the price might be lower. And what I cover in the book is how I started writing. And so, for example, when I started writing, I was just writing to sort of build a brand in data science, and I actually did not think of it as a way to make money. I didn't even know you can be paid to write. But then after writing some 2-3 articles, someone reached out to me on LinkedIn saying that we are starting this publication and we are looking for people, and they're actually paying them to write. So that's how I did. I started, and I didn't even know that you can be paid to write. But then as a writer, I didn't go to sort of like university to learn how to write. So I sort of picked up the ropes along the way by getting a lot of feedback from people. And so in the book, I also cover some writing guidelines on how you can create technical content. Like what are the things you're supposed to be looking out for. We also talk about why you should write, like what's the advantage you get from writing, even if you don't want to sort of write as a career to make money, but you can also get other opportunities just by creating the content and putting it out there for people to see. Then we also talk about how you can research your ideas, where you can where you can where to research, and also how to research and how to validate your ideas. Then we also cover different tools that you need as a technical writer for writing. Then for people who might be interested in a career where that involves writing, for example, being a developer advocate, a technical writer, we also cover where to find these jobs and how to apply. Then I also give some templates for reaching out to people on email, on LinkedIn. I also provide some Upwork samples. So it's basically a book that you can pick up and read within a day. It's less than 100 pages, and it's for someone who has just started and wants to begin writing.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you for that very detailed explanation of the book. I read the book. Okay, I think I read it for like 2 days or 3 days. So I was taking my time to soak in the information and digest it properly. So, and I must say, yeah, you really you did a good job. Yeah, it was awesome. Like it's an A1 kind of thing. So thank you so much for that. So guys, you've heard it from him. He has talked about the book. You can get it on Gumroad. So I'll be dropping the links to where you can get the book, and I'll also drop his LinkedIn. So I can do that, right?
Yeah, sure.
All right. So in case you want to connect with him, you want to speak with him, so you can actually do that. You can reach out to him. He's a very, very awesome person. I think we connected via LinkedIn too, right? Yes.
Yeah.
So it was LinkedIn that we met each other, and it has been great. He's a very, very good person. So you should definitely reach out to him too if you're willing to like start out as a technical writer in data science space. So any other thing you'd like to share? Any other thing maybe what's your plan for the future? Are we getting a new book this year, or that that's everything?
Yeah, I don't know. Books take time to write.
Yeah, sure.
I intend to write, but only time. I need to make the time to
Okay.
sort of write.
All right.
But we'll still continue creating content in terms of blogs and so on.
All right, no problem. Thank you very much. So I guess that's everything we want to talk about, because I plan to make this as short and concise as possible so that you can get the value in the shortest time frame. So thank you so much, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.